Welcome back to the Sea Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, I Love Music Army, and all the Guns N' Roses fan out there that love to hear all the news from Axl and Slash and all the drama and everything like that. Well, we cover it here during this broadcast of the Steve Champagne Radio Show. We are glad that you have decided to be a part of it. We invite you to join us, our internet musical global family of friends that I affectionately call the I Love Music Army. But we'll get to that. Hit that subscribe button. But let's get to the story here, because this is big time as far as I'm concerned about throwing somebody under the bus. Former Guns N' Roses manager Allan Nibbon was on the Appetite for Distortion podcast. And this is the guy who managed him to fame, really, from 86 to like 91, 92. He's also done some stuff with Motley Crue. But he had some interesting things to say about Axl Rose. The quote is, "It's a control thing with Axl. Here's another little snapshot that is illuminating and goes to forming a correct perception. Axl takes 50% of the income of Guns N' Roses now." 50%, okay? He is not Guns N' Roses. There were 5 individuals. It was a chemistry. It was a moment. But Axl wants to be in control of everything all the time, and look what it gets you. A boring solo record and a shitty thing of punk covers, and that's it. I have no hope of or interest in a new Guns N' Roses album. The tantrums of youth look absurd on a 60-year-old. It's a shame they have been creatively impotent since 1991. Wow. Talk about throwing somebody under the bus here. Oh, my God. Now, I'm sure Slash gets a decent chunk of that. The other musicians are really irrelevant when you think about it. They had 2 members of the Psychedelic Furs in the band. The drummer just quit not too long ago, from my understanding. I'm not taking away from the other players that are on stage with Guns N' Roses, nor Duff. I think he's still playing bass with them, But, the other members that they have really have no major, this is in my opinion, of course, have no major contribution, meaning they have not changed the landscape of music. I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm sure they're extremely talented people, or they wouldn't be using them, but they're not making money. So you get an offer to play with Guns N' Roses, you're going to make 10 times what you would make if you were doing a Psychedelic Furs show. At least in my opinion, that's what you would get, even if Axl does take 50%. So I'm sure those band members are complaining, but I wonder what Slash has to say about this, and I wonder what you have to say about this. I read every single comment, and I always will. I love interacting with all my subscribers, and I invite you to join the I Love Music Army, our internet musical global family of friends, where we talk all things music and entertainment right here on this channel. We got some great videos coming out this week, but I want to hear what you have to say about this, because, what should the breakdown be? If you have 3 original members, Axl, Slash, Duff, okay, what should it be? Should Axl get 50%? Should, and then you got 50% that goes to the other members? I don't know. I know they're overseas touring right now. They're going to be overseas until the end of July. More people do attend concerts overseas than in the United States. At least that's been my observation as of late. But I want to hear what you have to say. That's why there's a comment section. See, I hit this button right here, and we say adieu for now. We got some great videos coming out this week. Join us. We would love to have you be a part of our internet musical family. Until next time, for the Sea Champagne Radio Show, we are out of here. Thanks for watching.